I wake up to the smell of burnt toast. Again. Seriously? I call out, dragging myself from bed. In the kitchen, Zoe stands over the toaster with a butter knife and zero remorse. "It's abstract," she says, pointing to the charred bread, "like modern art." "It's carcinogenic," I mutter, pouring coffee into the mug with your handwriting on it. The one that says jelly bean in wobbly black marker. Dad gave it to me the morning I moved into this apartment. He grinned like an idiot and said, "Now when I text you at 7 a.m., you'll think of me before you block me." I roll my eyes at the memory and take a sip. Today's big. Third interview this month. Digital marketing role. I don't even know if I want it. I just want something to say yes. Zoe tosses me her lucky lipstick as I head out. "For power," she says, "and because I'm sick of you saying you have just chapstick vibes." The interview is in one of those glass buildings where everyone wears sneakers with suits and talks about disrupting the industry. I fake a confident walk, clutch my folder, and try to remember my talking points. Dad would say, "Shoulders back, Jellybean. They don't hire slouchers." I smile at the thought. The woman interviewing me is sharp and fast-talking. She doesn't smile once. I talk too fast. I mix up analytics and algorithm and instantly want to throw myself into traffic. Afterward, I sit on the curb outside and text him. "Hey, interview went medium, I don't know. I kept thinking about your advice and forgot my own name. Still alive though. Send snacks?" Delivered. Always delivered. Mom calls around 7, says she hasn't heard from you all day. I check my phone, no messages from you. "Weird," I say, but I'm not worried. You've gone silent before when you're traveling. Probably just low signal. Still, my stomach does that thing it does when something feels off. By 9, I'm pacing. By 10, we can't reach your hotel. By 10:30, I'm refreshing the highway traffic report like a maniac. At 11:14, Mom calls me again. And this time, she's not just worried, she's crying. "There was a crash," she says. "Highway 90. A semi crossed the divider. Multiple vehicles. One of them matches your dad's." I can't breathe. "No. No. No. You're coming home tomorrow. We have pancakes planned. You said you'd bring that stupid fruit jam I hate and force me to try it again." The living room spins. Zoe's voice is muffled through the door. I'm sitting on the floor with my phone in my hand, staring at our last text thread. "Proud of you already. Don't overthink it. They'd be lucky to have you. Love you always." Read 7:42 a.m. You never replied to my last one. You're gone. Just like that. No goodbye, no voicemail, no final dad joke. Just a crash. The funeral is a blur. Everyone keeps saying, "He was such a light." I want to scream. He wasn't a light. He was the whole damn power grid. Aunt Clara keeps squeezing my arm like she expects me to shatter. Mom looks like she's aged 10 years in a week. Even Zoe, the human hurricane, is quiet. I can't cry. I don't know how to. I just sit in your old flannel and stare at your contact in my phone. Your name is still there. So is your number. I open the message thread. My fingers hover over the keyboard. I type, "Hi. I know you can't read this, but I have to say it somewhere. I miss you. I'm so angry, so sad, so tired. I don't know what to do without you. Delivered. The word punches me in the chest. I send another. They said it was quick, that you didn't feel pain. But I do. I feel all of it. All the time. Weeks pass. I start sending texts at night, after work, after crying in the shower, after pretending I'm okay. You never reply, but they always deliver. Bad date tonight. He said, I'm not like other guys, and then asked if I'd ever done ketamine. Mom made soup. She tried your recipe. It sucked. Don't tell her I said that. It's raining. Remember how we used to make up stories about where the raindrops were going? Sometimes I dial your number just to hear it ring. It doesn't even go to voicemail, just silence. 3 months later, I get the job. Same company I flubbed the interview for, different department. I cry in the stairwell and wipe my face with the sleeve of your old flannel. That night, I got it. Can you believe it? I told them I was resilient. You would have hated how corporate it sounded, but I could hear your voice the whole time, saying, shoulders back, Jellybean. I did it, Dad. Delivered. Zoe drags me to a birthday party for someone I barely know. I wear red lipstick and high heels. I flirt with a guy named Malik who smells like cedar wood and makes me laugh too much. On the way home, tipsy and tired, I lean against the window of the Uber and whisper into my phone. Met someone tonight. I don't know. Don't roll your eyes. I can feel you judging already. Delivered. Life happens. Slowly, in bursts. Malik and I go on 5 dates. Then none. I burn dinner twice. Start jogging. Quit jogging. Read half a book. Attend a wedding. Wear your cufflinks. Every moment, every shift in my life, I text you. Zoe moves out. Gets engaged. I help her move and cry in your flannel when she's gone. I call Mom more. She still can't talk about you without going silent mid-sentence. Sometimes I wish we could all just scream, break glass, flip tables, grieve loud. But we don't. We just keep texting ghosts. Year 1 becomes year 2, and then 3. The 3rd anniversary of your death, I take the day off work. I hike the trail we used to climb. Same summit, same shaky legs, same view that made you say, if heaven had a balcony, this would be it. I sit on a rock and pull out my phone. 10:24 p.m. 3 years, Daddy. 3 years, and the world still forgets to make sense. I keep going, though, because you told me I could, because your voice is still in my spine. I miss you. I wish you'd text back just once. Just one time. Delivered. I start walking back down. My phone buzzes. New message. My lungs stop working. I'm not your father, but I've read every message for the past 3 years. I freeze, hands shaking, vision blurring. Another message. My daughter died the same night your father did. Same crash, different car. She was driving home from college. I got this number the day after we buried her. When your first message came through, I thought maybe it was some kind of sign. A mistake, a gift. I didn't have the heart to reply. Your words were like echoes of things I needed to hear. I waited for them every night. Tonight, I just needed to say thank you. You helped me survive something I didn't think I could. I sit on the trail and cry like a child. big, ugly sobs that rip through my chest. I type slowly. What was her name? Maya. I'm so sorry. Me too. But somehow our people found each other. Through us. We text now, sometimes. He tells me about Maya. She loved thunderstorms and baking, hated olives, called him Pops. I tell him about you. You loved vinyl records and made pancakes every Sunday. You hated olives too. Maybe that's something. Maybe that means something. I still send messages, still address them to you. But now, I know someone is reading. Someone who understands the silence. Someone else who lost their oxygen. And that, somehow, makes it easier to breathe.